Hello, welcome to a new section on Selenium. In this section, we are going to discuss about interacting with web elements in Selenium using C Sharp. Previous video, we have discussed about how to locate the web elements. So in this section, we are going to discuss the different types of interactions like click, SendKeys, select, a dropdown, handling form elements. So the agendas are basic web elements interactions and working with the dropdown using SelectElement class and handling checkboxes and radio buttons and examples and best practices. In previous video, we are find out the various locating web elements using IDs, name, XPath, and CSS selectors. So I have written some examples here. Okay, for locating the some elements like text box name, ID, XPath, CSS selector. Okay, and the first method, the interaction is click method. Usage of click is click on a button, link, checkbox, etc. So I have given an example here, that is the web elements button is equal to drive.find element by dot id submit button. So here I inspecting and find out locating the submit button using the locator is id and the button dot click. This is the method we are using to click on any button or link or checkbox. So button, that's the web element dot click, so it will click on that button, submit button. So this action will be performed. And tip is ensure element is visible and clickable. Okay, then the next method is SendKeys method. The usage of SendKey is enter text into an input field. The C# example I have written is there is a input field and I locate that input text field username using the locator by dot name and using that the locator text box dot send keys and within that parenthesis give the value we need to enter on that text box. Okay, here I enter the text box value is my username. Okay, then you can use combine the use of dot clear method, so it will clear the text first then pass the value. Send keys use what we passed on send keys. Okay. The clear method means clear the content of input or text area. So the code is that's web element dot clear. Clear is the method. Then after that you can use the send keys, so it will help to avoid the appending issues, text appending issue. Okay. Then we are going to deals with the handling drop downs. So for that we need to use the namespace need to add is openqa.selenium.support.ua. Okay, then you can use or the use the select element, that's a class, and we need to initialize the object so we can access the methods of select elements for select element by using the object, that is drop down dot. You can use the method select by text intia within parentheses and quotes we need to pass the text value. So if you want to, in my example india, I need to text select, so pass the value india. Based on your drop down you need to uh, inspect the locate the element. I will find the element drop down web element. A country I here using inspecting using id. Okay, and then that object dot select by in text. You can use three methods: select by text, select by value, select by index. Three methods we can use for selecting a drop down value. I will demonstrate how to use in our real website in upcoming videos. Okay, then next in handling checkboxes. So in checkboxes we need to perform click. Okay, So inspect the checkbox first and find out the web element, and we need to try the locators code checkbox, and here I'm using ID subscribe. Okay, and if there's a condition, if checkbox is not selected, then the body of the condition will execute. So if it is not selected, then checkbox dot click, so it will ticked. Okay, so the use of dot selected method is to check current state. So it will return here within if it returns either true or false. If it is true, then it will execute the body. If it is false, it will not execute this click action. That means it's already in click mode, or already in checked mode. Okay. Then the radio, handling radio buttons. The same way we can handle. We just spoke about the checkbox. So locate the web element of radio button, and radio button is not selected, then click. Okay. Ensure only one in group is selected at a time. For we know the radio button at a time single value need to select. Multiple option will not select it. And these are some real world examples. SendKeys, sending the John email, we clearing, and after that passing SendKey of mail, and there is a country drop down, so I select it by select by text USA, and this is a subscribe button clicking and submit button clicking. So we will see in example on the this how to use in Selenium C#. I will demonstrate in next video. Okay. Then the best practices are always use explicit wait and robust locators. Avoid brittle experts. Mostly you can use IDs. It is not present ID. You can use expert. That is relative expert is okay. And handling exceptions. Enable no such element exception, and avoid hardcode thread sleep. So it's a static wait. So we don't recommend that thread sleep. We mostly recommended explicit wait. Then Selenium has rich APIs for UA interaction in C# and clean structure and locator strategy in is a key, and practice by building test cases on real sites. Hope you enjoy this section. Thank you.